What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. It's Forever Self-Employed, all about pressure washing and quote IQ. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a pressure washing Q&A. We got a very special one for you guys today. Not really. It's going to be about the same as it always is, but
it's never the same though. They're always different.
it's going to be special because Peaches and Jack are back. You know,
Yeah, and I got to be honest, I was a little upset that you guys didn't join us last week.
Maybe we can ask them where they were. Okay, so a couple people already here. Best pressure washing channel in the biz. Surfactants are my relaxants. It's pretty good. Hey Justin, what's up, Mike V? We appreciate all you guys for hanging out. We got Payne's pressure washing in the house as well. Jack says Vidan and Rogers 2024. Hopefully you're wearing your shirt, Mike, because we're supposed to be campaigning right now.
Oh my goodness, I'm not. I actually, yours should be there in like 3 days, I think.
Dude, you shipped me one?
A sweatshirt and a shirt.
Dude, let's go. That's going to be freaking awesome. I'm excited for that. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, so I appreciate that, Mike. I must say,
I was sending you a care package.
Dang, you're so sweet, man. I really appreciate that.
I know.
We have to say this, though. It's colder out, obviously, because we're both wearing sweatshirts, right, Mike?
It is. It's getting a little chilly willy. And look at Justin's. This was the first iteration of what Quote IQ was spawned from. And we thought, why would we try to like make it so small that it was only for one very small segment of the, giant service industry? And so we went from Wash IQ to Quote IQ.
That's right. So this is a good business lesson for anybody, because it was like we had the conversation. It's like, why would we segment ourselves to one, portion of the marketplace, right? When we could go for a larger portion. So for anybody of you guys who has a business, right, that's why we offer other services, right, Mike? So we're not just pressure washing focused. We can do everything else.
Right. But dude, it's kind of crazy now to look at that. I haven't seen that thing for so long. Like the A was really cool with the little wand, and look how the IQ has evolved. Similar, but I mean, it's really cool.
Do we have an update push to the website, Mike? I'd love to show them the new dashboard.
Oh my God.
Guys, we have, I'm going to do a video on this, but it's going to be the iterations of the Quote IQ dashboard. Like the evolution of it is just like, it's a work of art. Me and Mike were looking at it. We're like, this needs to look better. And so we've completely overhauled it. We've brought in new analytics, and it's really good now. Wouldn't you say so, Mike?
Yeah. Do we want to show it?
Yeah, I'll pull it up and see if I can get it. M says, looking forward to the Facebook class. Appreciate you for registering. This is the last call for the Facebook class. Okay, I'm going to say this probably 30 times throughout this whole thing. If you guys are interested in learning how I do Facebook ads, tonight I am doing a live call just like this one, but it's going to be action-packed. It's going to be information-packed. I'm literally going to be showing you an ad that got us over $80,000 in quotes. I'm going to be breaking down the ad copy, breaking down the video ad script. I'm going to show you guys how I built out the back end, how I set up the ad, how I structure it, all of it, so that way you can copy and paste it into your business. And I'm going to be giving you guys a bunch of tips as well. I'm telling you guys, it's so cheap. It's ridiculous. You can't even go out to dinner. You can't even go out to the movies on what the cost of this is. And this is actually going to help your business. We did $80,000 in quotes with this strategy, and you guys can get in for super cheap. So anyway, first link in the comment section description. It's tonight. So this is the last call. You know what I'm saying? We're ringing the bell, the proverbial bell. Mike, can you give it a ring for me?
A ring-a-ding-ding.
The bell has been rung, obviously. So, okay. Jack says we're back. No worries. Big time in the house, George. So if you need leads, you got to check out the Facebook class. Mike, the new car looks sweet. Did you announce a new car, Mike?
I did.
Okay, beautiful.
It's a truck. Well, is it a truck? I don't even know.
It's an SUV.
Yeah, SUV.
What's a crossover, Mike?
I don't know. It's like, isn't that when like you identify as like if you're a woman and you identify as a man or vice versa? Was that a crossover?
I think that's called pansexual, when you're sexually attracted to pans. I don't know.
There's all kinds. Although I have seen some really nice pans.
We got Brent in the house. Brent, Upstream Pressure Washing in the house. Appreciate you for hanging out. James is here. What's going on, guys?
What's up, James?
Peaches would like to buy a shirt. She said, I'll have my whole crew wear the shirts on Fridays. Is there any, Mike, did you have to remake the logo on that shirt?
Which one?
The Rogers Vidan one. or if it Aaron Rodgers or whatever. The
No,
election's great.
I just had them made.
We could probably add them to the Vistaprint store because I know we got some Quote IQ merch, you know. So anyway,
Yeah.
we appreciate it, Peaches. As soon as we have something for you, we will let you know. Good news, guys. I locked down 12 Home Depots 3 days ago. Way to go,
Congratulations,
James
James. That's
Bass.
huge.
Let's get a big round of applause for James in the chat right now. Let's get it going. 150K a year gig.
Let's go.
Now you got some money for some coaching with me and Mike. And in the 8-week coaching that we offer, dude, like if you think this is good, what's the next level after this? You're talking about scaling, you're talking about hiring, you're talking about bringing on employees. The good thing is when you hit a big lick like the 150K contract, now we need to get those other lead sources kind of cooking, bringing in some more leads, and then you could start really building an empire. So, James, highly recommend you check out the coaching with me and Mike because it's well worth it. Rudy says, Jack and Peaches, did you guys go on a date last week? Much love, big respect, says Johnny Rebel. Johnny Rebel's in the house. We appreciate you for hanging out. When will Quote IQ have the meat of the week?
I don't know. I mean, that could be something on the dashboard.
Yeah, every week it changes. Mike, what's the meat of the week? I mean, we might as well answer it. We're already talking about it.
I was thinking about that before we hopped on, and I've actually kind of been going on a whole like veggie type thing. But I've been, and I think I might have talked about it in the past, but like there are these delicious, spicy veggie chicken patties, and it's like breaded, like it's legitimately so good. But like I like to do that with a little piece of like American cheese. I'd do some bacon, right? So that's not necessarily a veggie thing, but and then I do the keto bun with some mayo and not veggies, like just vegetarian stuff. I don't know. It's all good.
Mike, are you getting soft on us?
I'm not getting soft, but I do eat turkey sticks all the time, and they are delicious.
Okay, is turkey stick the meat of the week?
I'll go with turkey sticks.
Okay,
In fact, I just had a little snack before I got on. I had one turkey stick and then a piece of cheese.
That's a good healthy snack, Mike. I
Yeah, it
really
is.
like that. For anybody who didn't know this, our pressure washing Q&A is now us talking about snacks for the whole time. So
Yeah,
hope you guys enjoy that.
but
James
we
is already.
just need to get it out of the way.
I mean, it's important. Obviously, it's probably more important than anything pressure washing related, to be honest with you. I've already hired 2 guys about 6 months ago, and I'll be hiring 2 more in a couple weeks. Beautiful, man. Ready to scale it
That's
up, baby.
James.
Yeah, good work, James. Let's see. What other ads do y'all suggest other than Facebook ads? I suggest that you be as diversified with your marketing as humanly possible. I suggest every ad probably outside of Facebook ads. Wouldn't you say so, Mike?
Absolutely. It's casting a large net, but targeting the right people. So definitely want to diversify. You want to be everywhere, both paid and free. So
Okay. I see
which
what
one?
comment you were laughing at. What other ads would y'all suggest? What other ads would you suggest other than Facebook? You have to look at where the intent is. Where are people going? Where are they searching? And then I would try to be there first and foremost. Secondly, what ads other than Facebook? Anything that, the ad cost is the lowest on. So where can you get in front of the most amount of people for the cheapest price possible? And then after that, it's like we could talk about all the ads we want. If you don't have the foundational pieces of what makes certain ads successful, then you're going to be throwing money into a fire pretty much. I mean, at a certain point, you could be profitable with ads, but why not maximize and be as profitable as possible? That's why if I said like, Tonto, what's your advertising strategy? Like when you run Facebook ads, what things are you doing that are going to move the needle for you? You want to make sure that you know that. And that is something that I'm going to be talking about tonight. I'm literally going to give you my strategy. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on Facebook ads, tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on Facebook ads. And I'm going to show you exactly what works in this class. And it's so cheap. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. I'm going to help you out a lot. So first link in the comment section description, be sure to check it out. Let's have a live count on that. Every time I mention it, you guys take a shot. I want to get y'all really drunk on this call. Josh says he signs up for the ads class. Josh, we're ready to have you. We're excited to have you. Add these nuts, he says. We're excited about that. Oh, there's
Josh you every time.
Can blacks join the workshop? Absolutely. Blacks, whites, Asians,
Middle Eastern people, people from Europe are more than welcome to come.
Mexicans,
Indigenous people from everywhere are more than welcome. We're accepting of all people, races, creeds, and colors.
not
Um,
every.
what's
No,
that?
no Oompa Loompas,
No Oompa Loompas,
no Teletubbies,
no Teletubbies,
no Smurfs.
mm,
Most
Smurfette,
importantly, no dwarfs.
none.
Okay. Other than that, everybody else is welcome though. First link in the comment section description. Be sure to check it out. It's tonight. Last call. Last chance to get in. Super cheap. Oh my gosh, so cheap.
Yeah,
All the
6
value.
p.m. Eastern. Justin's going to be running through it. It will be delicious.
We're gonna have so much fun. I have a lot of jokes ready to roll for that. Not really. We're gonna use all the jokes on this one. That one's gonna be more strictly business. Okay. If you had the choice to upgrade from a single axle landscape trailer, what would you choose? Enclosed flatbed, service body, or box truck?
Dual axle trailer, open.
I would pick the flatbed. I love flatbed. It's just so easy to maneuver. You don't have to haul anything. The other cool thing about a flatbed is this, Mike. If you had a large property that you need to have 2 units on, you have a flatbed and you have the trailer. So that way you drop the trailer where you need it, drive the flatbed to where you need it. 2
Hey,
setups.
I like where your head's at, Justin.
Hey, it's not where it usually is, if you know what
No,
I'm
it's
saying.
not. Although, my thought process on trucks and trailers versus skids and flatbeds and all of that stuff is when you have a truck and you have a trailer, you've got two distinct, pieces of equipment, right? And say your truck shits out. What if your truck shits out and you've got a flatbed? Guess what you're not doing? You ain't working. And so that's the downside. The positive side, the pros obviously are, maneuverability, ease in and out, not having to worry about, backing up and jackknifing trailers. But, once you get the hang of it, it's not a big deal. But, I think just, in my opinion, if your truck goes bad, you can go get a different truck, rent a truck, whatever the case is, back up, pick up your trailer, go to work, make money to pay for the down truck, and vice versa. If you've got issues with a trailer and or equipment issues, and something is not functional, like we've got backup, so we can go grab another trailer and we can go. If you've got equipment issues on a flatbed and it goes to the shop, guess what? You're not working. So I don't know. We've always used trailers, but I guess the best of both worlds would be a skid in the back of a pickup pulling a trailer, like
I
you said.
think obviously there's pros and cons to every one. So obviously you just gotta go write them all out. You know what I mean? Write them out. That's what I do. Whenever I have to make a tough decision, I like to write things out so that way I can see everything very clearly, Leaning towards the enclosed trailer. Do you know of any, benefits you'd have with an enclosed trailer setup, Mike?
I've seen some absolutely beautiful setups. I've also seen enclosed trailers that are enclosed, and when things go, and enclosed trailers are significantly more expensive.
It's hard
We
to
work in a
maneuver in those too. Like, you kinda sometimes you gotta hunch down and then things are kinda tight because it's all
well,
walls in there.
yes. If you, I've seen some with beautiful layouts, and I've seen some that are well thought out and put together. And so I think my thought process on an enclosed trailer is we replace trailers relatively regularly because of rust, because of corrosiveness, because of, it's where we operate. And I'd rather replace an open trailer, and they're just easier to work on, right? Just I don't know. Lots of water and bleach and stuff in an enclosed trailer, it just gets expensive.
Bunch of jibber jabber about trailers in here, big guy. Flatbed's the way to go. Don't even think twice about it. Just make the move. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Don't ever do it.
Don't think
Don't
about it.
ever
Just
do
do
it.
it. Okay, we have to highlight this comment. The goose assassin is going veggie.
No, I didn't say that. I said the last couple weeks. And a lot of it has to do with just like ease, right? We've got 4 children, 2 of which still live in the house, the other 2 are in college. And Sometimes, like my wife prepares, it feels like she's a short order cook at like the Waffle House because she's constantly, preparing meals, different meals. We've got different schedules. And her and I, we typically eat relatively late. And so a lot of times, by the end of the day, we're tired. She's already cooked multiple meals. I have as well. And so we'll usually be like, what's the easiest, healthiest thing to cook? And we're big fans of the air fryer, and the air fryer and a lot of these you know lower fat, lower carb types of deals are just easy, and they're delicious, and that's the key.
Another
Filling
thing
me
Mike
up.
really loves is, what is it, Mike? Cauliflower crust pizza. He's a big cauliflower.
Oh, delicious, Justin. Cauliflower crust pizza is absolutely delicious, second only to John's on Bleecker Street in New York City. The best pizza that you'll ever have. I would probably um, eat that before I'd eat anything else in this entire world.
You think that would be like your last meal, Mike, if you had to pick one?
Yeah. Like for Father's Day, you know what we did for Father's Day? We
What?
flew to New York so I could eat pizza at John's of Bleecker Street. That's how good it is. My entire family, 6 of us, flew
All
New
the
York,
Vidans.
cars and flights, and
The Vidan clan. Was that
yeah,
slice
and
worth it?
you got to
Slice
do it
was worth
right.
it, Mike?
Like,
What was on it? Was just cheese or what?
I like my go-to there is the pepperoni. And it's the sauce is amazing. The spice on the pepper, it's mouthwatering. And I can actually fly it in here. It comes in frozen, and then we've not done it yet, but it's something that I'm probably thinking I need to do. What?
I just love how pressure washing talk turns into this. Bronx pizza in San Diego is incredible, and I grew up in New York City, says Jack. And then Gil says, how you going to compare a cauliflower frozen pizza to a New York slice? Is Mike
I
and
did. I said that I enjoy cauliflower here in Savannah, Georgia, but what I would eat before I'd eat anything, like my last meal will be John's at Bleecker Street. In fact, I was talking to the GM there, and I was like, dude, I was like, like, who owns this? And he's like, this guy does. Family is involved, but they're not really wanting to take the business over. These guys have tried, they've offered to buy it, and it's just a whole weird thing. And I was like, dude, I was like, listen, you get the recipes, you know how to cook it, and if you can replicate that, I will front the money to open up John's of Savannah, right? Like, come down here and let's go. So if anybody knows anybody
what
at
do you
John's
think makes
in New York,
how is the pizza better, Mike?
I can't put my finger on it.
I
I don't
heard
know.
it's the New York City water. Something about the water.
Well, it's brick. What is it? Brick fired or whatever. Stone fired. 27-8 Beaker Street. Yeah, I might even be wearing a John's of Bleecker Street. No, I'm not. Yeah, like I'm a fan.
The same man who says he likes cauliflower crust pizza.
Dude, it's okay.
I'm
No,
just kidding. I'm
James
just
Bass, please try a cauliflower crust pizza. I bet you couldn't even tell the difference.
okay. I don't like cauliflower crust pizzas. If I'm gonna eat pizza, let me just eat a pizza. Like I'll eat healthy like all the other days. You know what I mean? Anyway, Mike's on a no carb kick, so that's. But cauliflower crust, they still put carbs in there somehow. All right, there was like we'll get out of pizza for a minute. There was a good question in here
About Wagyu?
No, where is it? Okay, how do we add InstaQuote to our website? Okay, I want to show you guys that real quick because it's super easy. If you guys don't know what InstaQuote is, it's a way for customers to self-quote once they hit your website. I'm going to show you guys the Quote IQ website. All you got to do is click try InstaQuote, and this is all you do. Like we literally took a screenshot of what the InstaQuote looks like, and then we just paste it onto the web page. My website has this. Mike's website has this. All the customer, like we just put over the top, like get a free quote here. And then the customer can literally just click as if they were going to click one of these. And the image is a web address. And so it'll auto push you into whatever the website is.
Right,
So,
clickable link.
yeah, it's clickable. So then it pushes you in, you get the lead. And then Mike, how many quotes would you say you get a week with people that do the InstaQuote?
15 or 20.
Yeah. So beautiful thing is they quote themselves, they get a price on it, they can then accept the estimate, and then after which they can actually schedule themselves on the calendar if you have the self-schedule in place. And so kind of removes you completely. I would say that I get like 2 to 3 a week. And anytime somebody fills one out, I'll just give them a call and say, hey,
Well,
yeah.
Yes. So not only do they fill it out and they get a quote, but then we have all of their contact information. And then we, in Quote IQ, we've got it set up for all of the email automation. So as soon as they get an InstaQuote, they get an email. And then depending on, how it goes down through our funnel, if they accept it, then they go into the accepted funnel. If they decline it, they go into the declined funnel. And then from there, or if they don't do anything, they're just in the, pending, and they go into that funnel. So there are emails that are going to hit them until they are triggered by another step. Like if they schedule, then they go to the scheduled. If they decline, they go to the decline. So it's a beautiful thing. So not only does InstaQuote give them a quote instantly, which is what customers ultimately want, it allows them to schedule, but then we've got them in our funnel, so we can try to close them continually. It's just phenomenal.
I'm gonna check the website right now, guys, and we'll see if we can actually take a look at the updated look of everything. So it's gonna be good. Peach says learning how to do your own Facebook ads is key. Media buyers and ads managers don't give a F. They really don't. Like, guys, we know this. We have people that run our ads. And I feel like the only time they like literally I'm like, hey, we have to have a call every single week because I feel like the only time that they look at them is when we're on a call. So anyway, it's a little bit more complicated than I want to handle, but it is what it is. But for your service business, I have the recipe for you. It's going to be the first link in the comment section description. Call tonight, never cheaper. So cheap, $80,000 ad. I'm going to be breaking down the copy, what the ad said, the video ad structure, everything. So be sure to check it out. Plus, we're going to do Q&A on the back end, just like this, but it's going to be really good info. We won't be talking about dwarfs. You know what I mean? So
No.
Or munchkins, for that matter. Now, munchkins can attend if they'd like to. All they have to do is follow the yellow brick road. Was the meat of the week turkey sticks or turkey icks? Turkey sticks and a piece of cheese. I don't think the meat of the week qualified.
No, I'm gonna have to think because. But what is today? Today's Friday. Yeah, this week has flown by. Well, it was Indigenous People Day on Monday, which is actually
Wow, I
filmed.
did not celebrate that, Mike.
Yeah. But so my daughter had off 2 days. We've had volleyball playoffs. So it's just like the week has flown by, and so I've not really been, and my wife has been sick for like God all week, and so that puts a hamper or a damper on, our cuisine.
Mike, you got to do the best you can do with what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's all you can do.
That's all this guy's
That's
doing
all you
over
can do.
here. You know what I mean? Would
Yeah.
you ever consider doing an Google Ads class or course? We actually have it in the 8-week coaching program. We have like a couple weeks dedicated specifically to Google Ads because we know how much of a needle mover that is. And the way that I run my Facebook ads, I run it very simple. So there is a structure, there is things that I follow to make sure that I get the best results possible, but it's more, I simplify it, right? With Google Ads, it's a little bit more difficult. You really have to get into the weeds with Google Ads. That's why we need more time. That's why we give you homework. That's why we kind of follow up with you, make sure that you're doing everything okay, because it's just a little bit more involved. So we do have a Google Ads class and course. That's me and Mike's one-on-one coaching program, which is 8 weeks long, accountability. We're following up with you. We're giving you homework. We're making sure that you're doing it. And we're busting your ass if you're not. You know what I mean? So, and you can ask the people that are in it. Like, right, Mike? We will bust that ass because people pay good money to be there, so they need to get good results. You know what I mean? If they don't, then it's on them. We actually had 2 guys quit before as well, so it is what it is. Will you guys ever do a tutorial on building out a trailer or a skid? We have a whole. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, you guys, we can do all the videos in the world. Okay, I have a whole course. We have a whole course that we built out with Cody from Southeast Soft Wash on the entire process. This guy has built more skids for more people around the whole world, and it's like $199, I think. But literally, it's like 4 or 5 hours, maybe even 6 hours. It's a lot of information. Like we could never tell you guys all that on a video. You know what I mean? Plus the way it's laid out, Mike, you can click into sections that you want. You can watch individual sections. There's like parts lists. There's like anyway. So
Yeah. Or, like on my channel, I've got I think the last 2 trailers that I built, I did videos on. I mean, years and years ago, but they're out there.
okay. Meat must be organic, otherwise. There's some good comments in the chat. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. We got some good ones. I agree. Worst meat of the week yet. Wow, Mike, you really let
I'm
us
I'm
down.
sorry.
Don't come to the pressure washing talk for great meats. I'm just kidding. Mike hasn't let us down this whole year. Let's be honest with ourselves. Can I start doing jobs with a $3,600? Can I start doing jobs with a 3,600 psi 2.5 gallon a minute power washer? Like, would I be able to put a surface cleaner to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I started with a 2.5 gallon a minute. I'll be honest with you, the surface cleaners for that small of a washer are so terrible though. I literally used to wand driveways. So I would use the wand, I would clean the entire driveway. This is I don't lie to you guys, okay? This is like how much I don't know if it's like it's ignorance, but it's also like I was gonna get the job done and make money, like so much so that I was willing to literally wand driveways. Like there's videos on the channel of me doing it. So, um, A, you got to be a little crazy to do something like that. B, you got to really want to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can get a service cleaner. They break a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Mike, you got anything? A service cleaner for a 2.5 gallon a minute, like a
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they're cheap.
$100. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They're little cheap,
yeah,
cheapy dinky linky things.
yeah. So do what you got to in the beginning, right, Mike? Reinvest in your equipment and
Yep.
get better equipment over time. Great to see y'all live. I'm driving a tractor on a farm in South Louisiana and sick and tired of being a farm hand working 60 hours a week for a stupid salary of $760 a week. How do I start up washing? I
That
think
sucks.
you got step 1 down. Step 1 is be so fed up and so tired of your current situation that you're ready to make a change. And until you get to that point, there's not going to be no change, right? The second thing is you're 60 hours a week. You don't really have a lot of time to build a business. I'll be honest with you. For $760, Mike, I'm going to do the math on that real quick. So you go ahead and say your piece.
How do you get started? Step one is taking action. Step two is, kind of figuring out, your market, what you can charge, the equipment, getting, I don't know where you're at, South Louisiana. Like, is it rural? Are you going to have to travel? Like, these are all components. So it's not just a rash decision. Like, I'm sick of my job, I'm going to start a wash business. It's, I'm sick of my job. Let me make sure that there is a sustainable living for me out there where I'm at with what I'm capable of doing at this point. You don't want to just quit the $760, even though that's, not ideal for you right now. At least you've got that, right? That is some stability, even though it sucks for you. So lean on that. And like Justin said, 60 hours a week, that's a lot of time. But, I would definitely not jump from that until you can at least, equal that in side hustle money.
Excellent advice, Mike. What I would say is I would take whatever your responsibilities are, whatever that you're spending money on every single month. Get that as close to zero as possible, because if you can do that, then you don't have any bills or any expenses, and you have a lot less overhead. Maybe move back in with the parents. Obviously, we don't know your situation at all. Do you have children? Do you have a wife? Whatever the case may be. Ideally, you'd be young, single, and being able to move back in with your parents. I'd move back in with them. I would get a job, still have a job, right? Full-time job, but something that's less demanding, like a farmhand for 60 hours a week. Like, that's ridiculous. He's making about $12 an hour right now. So you could easily find a job that makes something close to that, and then your part-time build up your business. The other thing is like, if you're a farmhand, like, you obviously don't have a problem working hard. So I just find people that need services around you that you can offer. Like, it doesn't have to be pressure washing. I say this all the time. You guys get so locked in on pressure washing. Yes, me and Mike talk a lot about pressure washing, but there's leaf removal, there's gutter cleaning, there's window cleaning, there's, all kind of other services outside of pressure washing that you can offer. It would not be that difficult for you to make $760 a week. You know, how bad do you want to quit? You quit tomorrow and just go door knocking. Just go knock doors until it adds up to $760. I guarantee you it'd take a lot less than 60 hours. So, all that being said, you got step 1 down. You're sick enough of your situation to change it. Step 2, limit your liabilities as much as possible so that way you can afford to quit this job if you need to. Step 3, start dedicating more and more time into the side hustle to build it up. Step 4, transition and be free. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Okay, Mike, anything else you want to add to this?
Nope. Good
All
luck,
right.
Gilbert.
Gilbert, good luck, man. Hey, and if you want some one-on-one coaching, we'll hold you accountable. Dude, I will hold you so accountable. We got guys in the group. I'm like, hey, what'd you do last week? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm like,
Pop, pop.
I want you to pretend like your family is starving. You don't even know if there's going to be food on the table tonight. Now act from that place and let's see what kind of results we get. I guarantee it wouldn't be, hey, what'd you do last week? Oh, I did a
And
little bit.
would you fire you if you worked for you and you put in the output that you put out last week? No, you'd fire that ass. Like,
One of the biggest things that we see too often is guys trying to like retire too quickly. I think like the internet's gotten everybody like so accustomed to like we can make all this money and then just like we're done. You know what I mean? And we go play golf and we chill out and we relax and we do all this stuff. It's like, dude, if you knew what me and Mike's weeks were like, fuck, like we had one dude in the group that's like, I want to be like Mike. It's like, do you want to be like
you
Mike?
know, you don't.
You don't understand. So anyway, which we'll give you anyway. We'll move on. If you can afford it, aluminum trailer and flatbed, perfect. Throw some Wagyu patties in there, Big Mike, our big guy. Can't go wrong. Okay. I really appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us. A bunch of people in the chat, really appreciate it. Crack the whip, Justin. You have to. It's like, dude, if you guys entrust me and Mike with your money in order for training, I will over deliver, and I'll over deliver so far that it's all on you at that point. And if you don't have success, then you have no excuse. So appreciate that. Appreciate that, Peaches. Okay, let's see. Brick oven pizza. Yes, Justin, the water is hard in New York. Okay, we're back on pizzas. 20 quote IQ has a mixed calculator. Just meats on it. There's nothing healthy about pizza. Pizza is very healthy if you eat it from Italy. I mean, sauce, meat, cheese.
Cauliflower crust.
Pizza's perfect. What chemicals do I need for a typical driveway wash?
Sodium hypochlorite to kill organics. And then if you've got oil stains or anything like that, you'd use a degreaser. If you've got rust stains, you use the rust remover. So lots of different things. And we cover all of that and how to wash. And I think that's what the reference point was quote IQ as a mixed calculator that can help you kind of figure out your percentages when you're downstreaming and batch mixing and things of that nature.
Yeah, all those things. Will Chris be trimming his beard before his next appearance?
Beards, and Chris, if you're watching, I hope you aren't and you don't hear this. And if you watch the replay, you skip over this. But ladies and gentlemen, a beard covers a lot of ugly. And it's just I'm just kidding.
The good Lord has blessed you with a lot of ugly. He also blessed you with a lot of facial.
Yeah, I got a little facial hair here that I use to cover up the ugly.
Me too. Anyway, let's move on. Meat must be organic, otherwise. I'm learning how to build my website. Want to roast it? LOL. We actually do that in the 8 weeks. In the 8-week deal. We're probably not going to roast it right now, but like all things, obviously bootstrap in the beginning. But if you can hire a professional company, they have things that they know how to do that you don't. So, one thing to consider. You know what I mean? Anyway. How do we add multiple concrete jobs to one estimate so the customer can choose what they want cleaned?
I mean, you could have different services set up. Like if you wanted to do driveway, sidewalk, walkway, patio, that would be the best way to do it. And then you could set it up as an options estimate and they could choose the ones that they wanted.
Yep, that's a good way to go. What's the best hot dog you've ever had, Mike?
Best hot dog I've ever had is from Cosmic Dog in Charleston, South Carolina. Second best, well, actually, what I thought would be the second best is Nathan's at Coney Island in New York, and it was unbelievably disappointing. Now, I wasn't that hungry, and maybe that had a little bit to do with it. And maybe I didn't choose the best. I mean, they had such a selection, but my go-to Cosmic Dog in Charleston, South Carolina.
Ooh, Cosmic Dog. I didn't see that one coming, especially with the Nathans. Mike is well traveled and that palate is well eaten. Peaches is going to be in the Facebook ads class and report back to me. Jack is going to be reporting back to Jack. That sounds like a good plan.
Hey, Jack, why don't you spend the $49 and get there yourself, buddy?
Dollars. Facebook ads class. God, it's so cheap. Look, you can't even go to dinner on this much money, but I can show you how to get $80,000 in quotes off of one ad, which is what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to break down the ad copy. I'm going to break down the video ad script. I'm breaking down the back end, how I maximize the ROI. And then we're gonna have extended Q&A session just like this, except less jokes and more smokes, if you know what I'm saying. Bring your smokies. Just kidding. Smoke them if you got them. Okay. One of my friends says that a lot, but all right. I don't think that meat qualified. I really appreciate all you guys in the chat. Like when we have more chats than we can kind of keep up with, it's really nice. Okay, let's see. Business has been doing pretty good first year in business part-time as I'm full-time firefighter and I've already grossed 13.5 this year. Business pretty good. That's good. That's awesome, man. Full-time firefighter. I've already grossed 13.5. That's awesome, man. Keep it going.
I went
I
to
don't know
college with a
jack shit.
kid named Chris Hinson.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I went to college with Chris Hinson, not him.
Oh, did you go to college with this guy, Mike?
I don't think so. Chris, did you go to the Citadel? No.
Let's see. I don't know jack shit about social media marketing, and marketing companies not giving a shit is the biggest reason why I've never used one. There you go. Exactly. That's why we.
Well, that's why Justin is doing this training, so you don't have to rely on people that don't give a shit about your business, right? You've got a vested interest, and if you can implement these very simple strategies that he's going to walk through, then you're not going to have to hire somebody, and you don't have to know jack shit because he's going to show you exactly what you need to do.
Yes. I bought a seat but didn't get the confirmation. Peaches then says, Kumar, check your spam.
Thank you, Peaches.
Got it. Thanks, Peaches. Dude, Peaches must be experienced with emails not sending correctly. So Peaches, we really appreciate that. Ideally, rid of your family. Ideally, get rid of your family to start your business. Helps keep you focused. I completely agree. Yes, if you can get rid of them, that's a good idea. Brand new company in Colorado. Great experience, great equipment. How do I get customers? Ads, flyers? Okay. I want to start here. He said, great equipment, great experience. None of those things matter. I want you to imagine if you had terrible equipment and terrible experience, but you were an expert marketer, you'd be a killer. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the marketing is really the biggest piece that you need. When you say so, Mike?
Dude, I've been saying that my whole life.
72 years, huh, Mike?
I've been washing for 48 years.
On the truck.
I've been on the truck for 48 years. I work 78 hours a day. I've been up since 4 a.m. And I'm not going to go to sleep until another 4 a.m.
Good stuff, Mike. I like where your head's at. Jordan says, work on trying to build a client base before buying a bunch of expensive equipment and quitting your job. I see so many people who think they can buy a pressure washer and they'll have a business.
Amen. Preach to the choir, Jordan Pierce. Hallelujah.
There you go. Would you guys suggest to watch your individual YouTube channels? If so, what are the channel names?
Okay, well, let me address a couple things here. First, Rudy, what do you think about the decision that possibly Tomlin is going to start Russ over Justin? It doesn't make sense to me. He hasn't been spectacular, but he's been playing well. And I don't think that's a smart move. Secondly, I think you should watch both of our channels. And mine is called Mike V, or All About Pressure Washing, and Justin's is called Forever Self-Employed.
Yes, we say it at the beginning of every video. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video. Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend you watch every video that you can. We always give away a lot of great information in those videos. Thriving businesses aren't started on day one. It takes effort to get clients. Completely agree. There's no work-life balance, says Jack. There is flow, no retiring. Completely agree.
I retired.
Well, did you though, Mike?
I retired from one job.
You retire into something that you enjoy more, I think.
Yeah.
I think if you ever fully retire, like you die because it's like your life has no
without
meaning.
a doubt.
Yeah. So it said you're almost done to register the link. Is that because it's not 6 yet? How long is the workshop? The workshop's going to be about an hour. I believe there's going to be an email before the workshop. There's also a text going out before the workshop with the link to it.
Well, you should have. It doesn't matter. I'll look him up.
Okay.
But wait, what did he say? Because he said he got it.
So if you got it, you should have the link for it. Am I missing something? Sorry, new to the chat here.
I'm so confused.
How well will 200 feet of hose work on a 3.5 GPM 4,000 psi?
200 is pushing it, but and I say pushing it because if you're chemically injecting, if you're using a chemical injector, it's going to struggle to pull chemical when you add extensive lengths of hose, but you can still probably get away with it if they're brand new hoses. Over time, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things to.
Okay. Peaches and Jack both agree that Chris's Red Hots are the best hot dogs that they've ever had. How much is the course? The price is subjective. Let's be honest with ourselves. The price of the course is only a small fee. It's so cheap, it's ridiculous. Let's just say that. Jamie, let's go ahead and get in this. First link in the comment section description. Come on. It's gonna be well worth it. Money back guarantee if you hate it. Not really, but kind of. Can I screen record the class to use it for future reference? You will have a replay. The replay will be made available to you. So no need to screen record. However, if you'd like to do that, that is against the law, and the FBI will be knocking down your door.
And I'll be right behind him. I'm going to rip your computer out of the wall. I'm going to stomp on it. Then I'm going to grab your phone and I'm going to break it in two.
What are you going to do to his mom, Mike?
It just depends.
Okay, good. Okay. I was trying to find a 5-gallon per minute power washer, and all of them don't ship to California. Cali hates business owners. Dude,
Yeah,
get
Cali
out of
does hate
California.
business owners.
Yeah. I would run out of California into like any other state that's nearby at this point. I'm sure it's beautiful, but just live nearby in a different state and then just go and visit. You know what I mean?
Or don't.
How many bites does it take Mike to eat a foot long?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just depends. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had a foot long hot dog, honestly.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
1, 2,
a 3. Whatever happened to those commercials? Those were good.
Those are the greatest.
No college, was in automotive tech for 16 years and been in fire service for 14. I'm only 37. I'm old, but not that old, Mike. LOL.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Fuck you, Chris.
I wish I could try this business model out. Like, I just don't understand why more technicians that work for like auto mechanic places don't start their own business as a mobile technician. I mean, maybe there's like things that I'm missing there, but I just feel like there would be so much
I
money.
think there's a lot of limitations on mobile. Like, I don't know. I mean, there are like our local Ford dealer and a couple other, they'll do like mobile oil changes and they'll come to your house and do that stuff because it's relatively simple. There's not a whole lot to it. But like with my Tesla, what's amazing is like if I've got any issues, I can just get on my app and say if there's an issue, and they will like send somebody to my house to fix it. It's awesome.
Maybe we should all get Teslas.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Then the world would be terrible, Mike. They just shut them off at that point. You ever notice the door handles on Teslas? How they can just be like not opened or like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, it's mechanical. You push it.
Yeah. That's what they want you to think, Mike, until they lock that mother sucker. Anyway, I think that there's a huge opportunity. Okay, so if we think from the perspective of how do we make, customers' lives easier, that's pretty much where the value is, right? Who likes going to a mechanic shop? Absolutely no one. I've never seen anybody advertise for mobile mechanics. Also, every mechanic shop that I ever see is full of people, full of cars and stuff. So I just think that there's such a huge opportunity there. But
well, in my opinion, the trades in general are where we really want to be heading as for young people. There is a significant decline in people that are wanting to get into the trades, yet there is a tremendous demand. My mechanic has been trying to sell his shop, and he probably makes $300,000 or $400,000 a year net, right? Like he crushes. But he's constantly trying to sell me his business, and I want no part of it, right? Like that's terrible for me, not at this point in my life. I've got another friend. This is the 3rd generation mechanic shop. The youngest son, who's 23 now, 23, is taking over. The father and the brother are kind of slowly stepping away. He's taking on more responsibility, and they're all crushing it. There's a tremendous amount of money to be made. I've got another friend who used to do window cleaning, and he got out of window cleaning, started doing like marketing for a mechanics place, ended up buying it, and now they've got 3 locations, and they're doing absolutely phenomenal. Like not just mobile mechanics, Justin, any kind of mechanics. Because like you said, like you try to get an appointment pretty much anywhere, you're gonna wait. My wife's car, brand new car, there was some issue with like connectivity for the interwebs inside of her car, and I called to get an appointment, and they're like, "Yeah, you can come in like a week from Tuesday," and I was like, "That's like 14 days. Like that's terrible." They're like, "That's sorry, you know." So
I just see huge opportunity for mechanics out there, and sometimes I wish I was mechanically inclined because I would really take advantage of it. But it's okay. I'm inclined in other areas, if you know what I'm saying. All right, we got Purcell line striping with a super chat. Super chats jump to the top. We really appreciate all super chats, any and all. I do, not Mike. So do them on my channel, not Mike's. Looking
yeah, I
forward
don't
to
need
the
the money.
you don't need the money. There you go. Anyway, looking forward to the workshop session. Purcell line striping is going to be in the
Awesome.
house. These dudes are geniuses. Model success. Get that money, baby. Come on. Round of applause in the chat for Purcell line striping. I really appreciate that, man. We are geniuses. I will admit. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
want to,
agree. I
but
agree with Mr. Purcell.
I'm pressured into it. I will admit it. No, but modeling success is what we're all about. Me and Mike, I feel like me and Mike model success as well as anybody out there, because there's nothing that we won't model if it's successful, because that's the secret. That's the secret sauce right there. If you guys want one tip, model success. And skip the learning curve. Pay to play, baby. Okay, sweet. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for super chat. You could go golfing and boating every day when I retire you, Jack. Okay, I think I missed some things. Hold on. Totally agree. You need to get your name out there. Having the best equipment isn't going to get you customers in my Colorado as well. I'm in Colorado as well. Okay, just completely agree. Completely agree.
Mhm.
I'm going to retire in a couple more years. If you have a fallback option, you will never be hungry and determined enough to make it happen. Completely agree. Excellent point, Jack. That's why we say until somebody gets to the point where they're so willing to change that there's no other option, you probably won't change, because you'll always kind of just fall back into what's most comfortable. And that's why the coaching is important, because we'll never let you do that. And if you do, then Mike will give you a tongue lashing. Oh my gosh. I had a competitor near me buy a $20,000 unit thinking the best equipment will get the job, but I outwork him with my cheap ass Harbor Freight unit. The best equipment doesn't mean you'll get the job. Completely agree.
That's true.
Having worked with good equipment and bad equipment, though, I'd much rather work with good equipment, because God, bad equipment. Like, I just remember days where I was hauling around a washer around a house with hoses all over the place, and I was just like, I really want this to be done. So yeah, but hey, you got to put in that sweat. You know what I mean? Click the link to register. It says, "Oops, can't find that page." I highly doubt it, but I'll check it out. I'll check it. Hold on. How do I land contracts with property managers? Do you want to give any info on that, Mike?
No.
Check the link. First link in the comment section description. Now we have to test it. We might as well all test it together. Let's check it out. Hold on. 2 segundos, por favor. Dude, it works perfect, bro. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Be sure to check out first link in the comment section description. I'll just show you guys the landing page real quick, just for fun. Stop screen share.
Mac is texting me right now.
About what?
This man has been on my ass the entire effing time, like every 5 minutes, coming out, asking questions, complaining about something that hasn't even been done yet. And I said, tell him to leave you alone and you'll get him for a walkthrough when you're done.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, yeah. They should have stuck with Justin. They already benched Justin? Dang. Is he talking about Russell?
Russell Wilson.
Dang, I didn't know he was on. That's how you know Russell's on the way out. Because there you go. Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, pitcher, quarterback. Okay. Who is Russ? Pete just says. Where do you go to check out the one-on-one coaching? I think I emailed the wrong email. It wasn't delivered. Is that link? Oh, link might be in the description in the comment section too. Yeah, it's in the comment section description. It says one-on-one training. So yeah, just fill out that form, and
See you, James.
we'll be in contact. Okay, guys, I have to run. Go and look at a strip mall. Woo! James is bringing in the big dough. Have a great weekend, everybody. We appreciate you for hanging out, James. I got what I could afford at the time and planned to upgrade in the future, but wasn't going to go into debt to get started. Completely agree. It's a great way to go. I can email you what my screen shows. Yeah, we'll send you email this email.
What's okay? What he says his name is Kumar Kabir. Is your real name Eric? Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, if this guy's name is Eric and is called Kumar Kabir on here, that would be hilarious.
Glad you got rid of the junker Tesla, Mike. Congrats on the new car.
I didn't get rid of the Tesla. I'll never get rid of my Tesla until I buy another Tesla. I love Teslas and I love electric. I've got multiple cars, and I bought a new one that's fun and not as fast or awesome. And I saw the comment about Jack's Porsche, and I would venture to say that my Tesla would smoke Jack's Porsche.
Did he say his Porsche? Let's see.
Yeah. I would smoke it. Like, I got friends that have like badass like vets and all kinds of crazy shit, and they will not go toe to toe with the Tesla.
Dang, that says a lot. Mike was actually going to buy a Cybertruck there for a little while.
Yeah. In fact, I keep getting emails, and the price keeps going down on the Cybertrucks.
That's a bad sign for Elon. I think they made a lot of them. Like, they figured out how to all the supply chain issues, and now there's a lot of them on the lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing I do love about Tesla is you don't have to go into a dealership to buy a Tesla. I hate dealerships. They're the worst. Like, nothing like a good car salesman. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, Peaches wants to set up a race, Mike. Porsche Turbo is way better than the Tesla.
I don't know.
All right. My uncle runs line striping. Cousin does pressure washing. I will be starting up detailing. Dude, y'all have the whole gamut covered. So that's going to be good. It's going to be good. The other good thing is you guys can all swap customers with each other because you all offer different services. Don't park your Tesla inside. More and more have having battery failure, spontaneous, combustible, and then catching the house on fire. Mike's house actually almost burned down one time. Remember that, Mike?
Yeah, I did, but not because of my Tesla, because because a gentleman that I knew might have been doing fireworks and might have left the big fireworks box that was still smoldering on the back of the golf cart and then parked it in his garage.
Hey, Kumar Cabber, his real name is Patrick.
Not Eric, Patrick. That's awesome.
Close enough. So anyway, guys, look, we just wanted to get on here and have some fun with you guys and talk a little bit about the Facebook ads class. It's happening tonight. I mean, what are you waiting for? Do you need more jobs or not? You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead and get active. First link in the comment section description. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great information. You can't even go out to dinner and have a good meal for the price of this class. It's ridiculous, but the class is going to be really great. So I'm going to be breaking down an $80,000 ad here. I mean, can you afford to miss this? Probably not, you know? Actually, there's a guy in the coaching group who said that he built his entire business on my Facebook ad strategy. Like, the first year of his business, every single lead that came from Facebook. And I would highly recommend against that. Don't have that be you, obviously, because you need to be diversified. However, it works that well. You can land big jobs off of it. I've landed a ton of big jobs. Peaches is also ready for the training. She's ready to go. She's repped up, and it's going to be great. So we're going to really help Peaches. Peaches, how's your business going so far? Is it going good? I can't remember if she said she started a business or not, but so any whoosy what's it's. Anything else we want to cover, Mike, before this thing wraps up, or what?
We had a lot of fun.
Dude, this was a fun one. We really appreciate you guys for hanging out. I think we need everybody here to have a good time. Unbelievably good. Almost too good to be true, you know?
Love it.
Thanks for asking. Okay, just stay away from using scams like Angie's List to get leads. I think Angie's List has its place. So if you have your lead flow right, you can utilize all the lead sources to your advantage. However, if your lead flow is good enough, you're going to be like, dude, I don't even need ANGs anymore. So we've had people in the group before that say they do like 13,000 a month from ANGs, like crazy numbers. But that's why I say it can still be worked in and be a part of the deal, but it really shouldn't be a mainstay in your business. I ordered $2,000 worth of product day before yesterday. Oh, okay. Nice. Stray dog, the exposer. Dude, what kind of a Oh, okay. Okay, what kind of a picture is that? But sweet, man.
Pitbull.
Let's get it going for his daughter and son-in-law's new pressure washing business. So best of luck. Mike, anything else you want to cover before we wrap this thing up?
Oh no, I'm good.
Does anybody have any words of the day? Anybody have any inspiration for the word of the day? Please put it down below. It's a boxer, he says. It's a beautiful dog. It's just its head was turned and there's a white background, so I couldn't really make it out.
It kind of looks in that picture like dog pool.
They need to invest in their own business, Stray Dog. Otherwise, it's dude. This is really good advice. Otherwise, it's possible they won't really try. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they'll try. We'll see what happens. Okay, can I get some assistance?
Kumar, how can we help you if we're live right now? Relax.
Yes. Okay. Model success. Beautiful. All right. The word of the day is positioning. Darian came out with the word of the day. Come on, big round of applause for Darian. Dude, Darian looks like he's been hitting the gym. If you guys made this far in the video, comment down below positioning, and I'll hashtag you a real one. Darian swole up. So anyway, comment down below positioning. I'll hashtag you a real one. Mike, anything else you want to say?
No.
Besides, don't miss the class. Come on. What are y'all doing? It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be having a good time. So anyway. Okay, I got to do my outro. Ready? If you guys made this far in the video, comment down below positioning on hashtag your role. My name is Justin, forever self-employed, all about
no one understood what you said, Justin.
Can you slow that down?
Peace. I didn't understand.